And then it's like, of course it's the one that I promote. I'm like, hey guys, everyone come into this live stream. We're going to talk about the strategic reserves that Trump wants for Solana and XRP. And then my mic is like, what if we just don't turn on today? Mother effers. Thank you too much at once for saying something over on X. I'm sure YouTube was freaking out as well, but I was in the middle of reading the comments. Let's do the intro really quickly once again. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. XRP is ripping today. That is a telltale sign to everyone who's in the market that cult coins do the best. You need a strong holder base. XRP is the cream of the crop cult coins. These people will hold through anything, and now their conviction is being rewarded. While I don't like XRP, my opinion does not matter. In the market, at the end of the day, the market's going to do what the market's going to do. Decentralized science down 0.2% today, but we are seeing some pretty important movers explode in the marketplace. We're going to talk today about a litany of things, one of which is the fact that it is DeSci raid day, where we go around to different communities and shill them on decentralized science. We're also going to talk about the crypto strategic reserve that Trump wants, not just a Bitcoin strategic reserve, but he wants American coins. Then we're going to talk about United States lobbying and investing your time into pushing the industry forward rather than just coping on X and wishing for people to do it. Get your feet on the ground and actually do it yourself. It is a lot easier than it might seem. And of course, smash that like button as you guys come into the live stream. It means the world to me. It is a huge indicator that the value I am providing is actually worth providing. So what's going on? Too much at once. Thank you for pinning me on the sound check. What's good, Patrick, spelt slightly different than me. How's it going, MK, GM, Beagle, Zach, what's good, Rushka, even Link is making a move today, which should tell you something. I bet dominance is down for Bitcoin right now. Let's go to the market cap. Nice. Back to 15 billion. What's good, Stare? How's it going, C90? Beagle, Steven, Too Much at Once, Spec Truth, Haver, Camille, Martijan, what's good? Oh my god, WWW. Menelugar, thank you for coming into the live stream. I see that you are not a member, which means you must be a new person joining because basically everyone is a member. Like the video or I'm sending Bill's goons after you. Oh my god, that is a threat I would not want to deal with. Let's go. Guy in the closed off basement is sabotaging the live. No. It's probably like, I don't know, man. I don't know what it was, but we figured it out. So we're chilling. We're good again. Let's go through some of what's going on in the market. The first thing I want to bring up, which is the reason why we're seeing XRP rip and the reason why we're seeing some strength in things like Solana and some of the altcoins out there. And it is, while the market is down, we got Solana going crazy. We got Caspa going crazy. Caspa is probably a US started coin because Trump plans to create not just a strategic reserve for Bitcoin, but a strategic reserve of altcoins founded in the US like XRP and Solana. Not only Bitcoin, Trump is now planning to create altcoin strategic reserve. This is wildly bullish. The idea of an American-first strategic reserve that would prioritize digital coins founded in the US like Solana, USD Coin, and Ripple. In recent weeks, Trump has met with founders of these coins and sources said is receptive to the idea. We'll see if it actually comes through. We'll see if Trump actually can come through on his promises or on what his word is, but the idea that this is being floated around is enough to cause that hope and FOMO, right? We all know how the markets work. Just the idea that Trump is going to be accumulating some altcoins for the government is enough to send those altcoins through the roof, whether or not it happens. We are seeing Trump himself buying the dip on Ethereum in his public wallet. So we know that Trump is and he's launched his own NFT projects and his own DeFi project, which means we know that Trump is in favor of altcoins, not just Bitcoin, right? We can see it in real time. What's going on, Yeti? Welcome into the live stream. Super bullish. Great guy Mark wants to know, what's your seed phrase? Here, let me send you a link really quickly. You click on it and connect your wallet, and it will just import my wallet into your wallet. Mods, get this Mark guy out of here. Mods! How can one get a membership here? I think it's pretty easy. There should be a button that just says become member, and then you scoop it up. We got 2 memberships, one for everyone and one for the pervs. All the money from the channel goes to charity though. I've not actually done it yet because I missed the deadline at the end of last year for a tax write-off for my own purposes, but still the intention. I will be donating all the money from the YouTube channel. Why isn't Mark subbed here? I don't know, Derek. Mark doesn't like making money. Mark doesn't enjoy making money. He likes working a 9 to 5. Crazy enough. How wild is that? L in the chat for Mark. I'm just kidding, Mark. I love you. You're here, so we got to do a W. No L's. No L's. All W's. He's here. We can't scare him away right now. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Let's focus. The very first raid task I have for each and every one of you is to go give a thumbs up for the Bill Nye token on CoinMarketCap. This is an important step in onboarding the next wave of people into the Bill token. We need to get listed on CoinMarketCap, and this just helps provide some social proof that, well, it's not just a random coin, it's not a scam. We are in fact a parody, and we have $253 of selling volume today, which is a shame. What the hell, man? Who is dumping their bill at these prices? Who is dumping their bill? What the hell? I don't work a 9 to 5, I work a 24/7. Let's go, Don. That is the way. Give up your 9 to 5 so that you can work 24/7. That is the only way to get through this life. Do it or you're banned. I guess no for Noble launching platform then. What do you mean for Biz AM? The platform, first of all, the platform is live. Second of all, the updates are coming. I don't know when exactly they're going to be coming, but the updates, he's already been teasing it a bunch. Noble's been teasing it a ton recently, and they are closer than they ever have been. But I am not here to tell you exactly when these updates are going to be coming. But if you were joined in on the X space that we hosted yesterday, both DeSci Girl, myself, and Dr. Evil, you had Delroy come up on the NobleBlocks account, and he was talking about some of the cool initiatives that NobleBlocks has been doing. So if you come over to Yes, No Error, you'll see that this AI agent, Yes, No Error, is here for analyzing scientific papers for mathematical errors and discrepancies. So the reason why Noble has taken so long to actually launch is that a couple months ago, Delroy began the creation of his very own version of Yes No Error. Before Yes No Error even launched, he was doing it to integrate it directly into NobleBlocks' platform so that it would be the most powerful peer review resource on the planet. Now, it's taken a little bit longer because good things take a while to build. Yeti knows this. Good things take a while to build, and so it takes a minute to actually launch this thing, but that is coming inherently for NobleBlocks. And if you go take a look, Yes No Error, YNE, is sitting at an $81 million market cap. Noble, which is Yes No Error Plus, is sitting at a $3 million market cap. So there's a clear discrepancy there, but that's not for me to determine. That is for the market to determine. Guys, listen, the old man is here. I know. In order to get listed on CoinMarketCap, they said it was going to take roughly like 2 to 3 months to review the application, unless we paid $5,000, and then they would look at it within 24 hours. It is truly a pay-to-play game out here. That application took forever. It's like it is a pay-to-play game. We got 21 upvotes. There are 37 people concurrently watching this live stream, which means if this doesn't hit 40 when I refresh it, we're going to have to end the live stream. I'm sorry. It just is the way that it is, you know? It just is the way that it is. I don't make these rules. I'm just out here enforcing them. Don't punish the messenger. The person making the rules is sitting in the other room right now working at her 9 to 5. Okay, we got 21 upvotes still. Not a single one of you guys. 23. So only 2 of you guys went over and did it. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to end the live stream because this is one of the things that gives me my life every single day. Going live actually like gets me hyped up and amped for the entire day. But yeah, I like that better, C90. 40 or we get an ad. I will give you guys through the end of my next rant. That investor, I should show you how much hassle it is dealing with exchanges. Oh God, yeah. I'm down. I'm down to see it, Yeti. I'm down. I know the exchanges are pretty awful, actually. Play ads till we make $5,000 for CMC. That would take forever, Beagle. That would take actually forever if I just spammed the ad button until we had enough. Because my CPM is actually astronomically high on these live streams. I forget exactly what it was set at. We're getting a little bit squirreled here, but that's okay. You guys love it, right? That's why you're here on a daily cadence, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Talk about decentralized science in the broader market, and quite literally whatever pops into my head. We're still going to touch on the strategic reserve for both Bitcoin, Solana, XRP, and American-made coins, but I want to showcase a little bit of excitement for you guys. You know what? Actually, I can do it on my phone easier than on my computer. I'm gonna show you guys the CPM I get on YouTube live streams. It's actually ridiculous. We're up 300 subscribers in the last couple weeks. That's so cool. Oh my god. Estimated revenue of $300. Let's go. Hold on. Where can I find this? Hold on, bear with me. Live performances. My number one top performing live is this new altcoin just doubled the DeSci market cap. It has, you ready for this? It has 158 views with estimated revenue of $40. How insane is that? That's because you guys donated so much, right? You guys donating to the live streams boosts those numbers. But what kind of live streamers have that? That's nuts. Revenue for every 1,000 views. My RPM is $70. What the actual F? $70 on that video for every 1,000 views. You go look at some of the other live streams. My second best one is $10. Playback based cost for every 1,000 views. CPM, $10. Advertisers are paying $10 to get an ad on these live streams. How ridiculous is that for 1,000 views? It's because you guys watch through the ads. You guys legitimately ask for the ads. So YouTube is like, all right, bullish. We'll give them the high ones. And all that money is going to charity. Again, these gifted memberships C90 just did, W, let's go, W, that is all going to charity. Okay, welcome in Lena, welcome in Chris, welcome in DYOFR. I haven't seen you talk in quite some time actually. What is good, John? FRK, welcome in, still no Yeti, still no great guy Mark. Mark asks, can I be the charity? LMAO, no you cannot. Patrick knows exactly what my portfolio has. I know, kind of crazy. Actually crazy. What is the main reason you don't like XRP? That is a wonderful question. Thank you for asking that question. The main reason that I'm not a big fan of XRP is because I don't see the value proposition for XRP. I don't. I understand. I just don't agree with it. I understand the use case, right, to try and replace or integrate into the SWIFT banking system and help with the ISO coins. Like, I get that. ISO is just a messaging standard that any technology can adopt. It's very, very simple to adopt the different ISO standards, and nowhere in the regulations does it require these ISO transactions, governed transactions, to actually be on chain. And what is stopping someone from copy pasting Ethereum's blockchain, removing the fees, and initiating a closed, instead of open source, open access blockchain, a closed access blockchain for just the banking system that doesn't have a token attached to it? Like, you know what I mean? A completely centralized thing. The answer to that is nothing is stopping them. They've already done it. JP Morgan has a blockchain they've been using that is a clone of Ethereum for years. It already exists. So I don't really see the value proposition for it, but ultimately, in my opinion, again, doesn't really matter on that subject because they did it anyways. Like, XRP is ripping anyways. We are down at 26 likes. All right, almost 40. Whatever, man. Yeah, Ripple doesn't need a token to complete their vision. Their token is for them to sell, which there's nothing wrong with that, right? It's just like if you had a company that produced chairs, right? And let's say I handcrafted a bunch of chairs, and every month I released 2 new chairs into the market. And these handcrafted chairs have a limited supply, kind of, but every month I create 2 new ones and sell them on the market, take that money and fund my business and fund my operations. It's no different than what XRP is doing. Every month they release some of the tokens out of escrow. They do OTC deals so that it doesn't inflate the market too much. And then they continue operations with that new funds. So it's like, it's fine. It's a good business. I would sooner invest in Ripple than XRP, but that is just my opinion. And again, obviously, that opinion doesn't matter right now, you know? Anyone who bought XRP back in November at 50 cents is now up pretty massively. And the people who've been buying XRP didn't just start in November. They've been accumulating for years. Years, guys. They've been accumulating this coin for years. And so, like, props to them. Props to them. Where do I order the chair? I held for 3 years, nada in returns. Facts. XRP was a stable coin for 5 years. I know. I mean, not exactly. Like, you could have arbitraged and made some money if you bought during the pandemic, sold during the last bull run, bought again when FTX collapsed, and then are selling now. You can make a shit ton of money. But still, when Bill Nye merch, I mean, not on the top of priorities right now, but definitely a priority is to get some merch going for our DeSci guy here. Definitely a pretty high priority, given that Mandy in the other room there has all of the required tools to make merchandise. That was the company that she created off of social media and sold, was like design and merch related stuff. So very powerful resource over there. She is a goat indeed. I'm about to make some Bill Nye merch. Oh my God. Chair sales equals bullish. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Okay, now on to the next thing. Not really the next thing, but on to another thing. So Sam Arms, my good friend and lobbyist / gym partner, who has been blowing up on socials recently because of his political activism, he said, here's my plan to establish a Bitcoin strategic reserve in every major state in the United States. This means, YouTube wants me to hit you guys with an ad because we got 53 concurrent viewers in the chat right now. Make sure each and every one of you guys likes the live stream. We go live Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to talk about decentralized science and the broader crypto markets. I'm excited. Things are looking really, really good out there, especially if we can help Sam here. So this means Texas, Florida, New York, California, Washington, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Virginia, ultimately every single state, in my opinion, should have its own strategic reserve, and then the federal government on top of it. So this is adding to the buying pressure for Bitcoin. He just partnered with some of the most influential people in the Bitcoin space to form a strategic alliance, specifically to coordinate Bitcoin strategic reserve policy, among other policy goals. Hear me out, guys. Keep listening. I know this stuff seems boring and out of reach. It's really not. So that states can be aggressive and ensure the United States has no choice but to buy Bitcoin, or to be Bitcoin friendly, aka bullish on Bitcoin. This week, me and my partners just announced NABA, the North American Blockchain Association. NABA will be a central hub where states come together to coordinate strategic policies to ensure America succeeds. Taking 2025 very serious. The mission of NABA is to orchestrate nationwide synergy, uniting the United States along with District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Islands, Canada, in serving as the strategic nexus for digital transformation. We advocate for coherent policies and regulatory frameworks that advance communities, businesses, and economies. Our members actively shape the future of digital innovation, advocating for integration that benefits all. And I quote tweeted to say, instead of waiting around on X for a Bitcoin strategic reserve, what if you actually got involved and helped us at NABA to get it passed? So I'm super excited to see what comes from this. Sam is the reason why CBDCs are illegal in the state of Florida, and subsequently a lot of other states reached out to him after the fact to try and help get their state to make CBDCs illegal. So this is crazy good news, right? And Sam creating the NABA organization to actually push forward strategic reserve for Bitcoin, but more than just that, push forward proper crypto regulations in the United States to make it so that it can be friendly here. One of the initiatives that I'm helping with here in NABA is focused around DAOs. So again, I've said it 3 times now, but that is in the last 3 live streams, but that is because it's active session for the government right now. And so now is the time to actually pass this kind of stuff. If you or a loved one have a DAO, know someone who has a DAO, or are interested in helping pave the ground floor, the foundation for DAOs to operate in the United States, hit me up. I would love to get you involved. We are looking for some sponsors for the bill because that's the only way you get stuff passed is to pay. You pay the politician and they will include it in the bill. It's corrupt, but you can't really fight it. I mean, I guess you can fight it, but ultimately you just want to try and use the system for good. The system's there and it's like trying to change the whole rule book behind a video game. You're not going to do it. It's going to be way too difficult. So you want to slowly leech in some things, like Trojan horse some stuff in that can slowly move the ship. You're not going to just immediately get a ship to turn around on a dime, right? So by putting in a bill that dictates how DAOs are governed in the United States, we could slowly open the door to maybe getting elections on the blockchain, maybe getting some government organizations to function like a DAO instead of just a regular old company. You know what I mean? Food for thought. But we lost 11 viewers while I went on that rant about the government. So clearly we got a lot of libertarians here, which I respect. I updated your X profile like you suggested. Looks much better, thank you. Bullish. Let's go, Spec Truth. I love that. Let's go see. One of the things before I get really involved here with Spec Truth, one of the things I really want to say to you guys is having more crypto and Web3 friendly regulations in the United States will make it so that you don't have to turn a VPN on to use MEXC to go look at the Zaya presale. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. That kind of stuff's not just going to happen overnight. You have to set the floor first. You have to build a foundation before you can really get any of that stuff moving. Now, Spec Truth, this looks much, much better. I'm a big fan of this. So that way you can see the different organizations that you have underneath your one main brand here. So W in the chat for Spec Truth. This looks good. Sam is doing a lot of work. V says, what's your thoughts on Cortex Zero? It is AI DeSci building their own framework. I am a fan of anyone who's kind of building out and advancing DeSci AI. There's a lot of them doing it right now. And without going super in depth and like researching aggressively how they're building out the framework, I have to remain agnostic with it. I'm also a little bit more bullish on some other frameworks being built right now. But now's the time to experiment and create and see which one sticks the best. Back to work for me. Catch you all later on. Thank you, Yeti, for being here in the chat. Yeah, waiting patiently for messages from you. But we will continue to wait, as I know good things take time. Let's take a segment and look at Dynex here. Dynex down 4%, down to 18 cents. This is beautiful. This is so beautiful. Oh my God. Oh my God. I didn't buy today, but I gotta go back and buy some more. What's good, MJ? Welcome in. Does Neos seem legit? I hear a lot about it, so I'm not totally certain though. The current drink is Alive, Ancient Mushroom Elixir. It's kind of like kombucha, but mushrooms. Cola flavored, kind of weird. It's for energy, clarity, and mood. Not sponsored, although it should be. This is the first time I'm having this one, so let's do a live taste testing. I'm gonna stick to just the berry flavored stuff. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. It's got like a little hint of fake cola flavoring. You know what I mean? Like at first it tastes just like ginger, and then you get a little bit of like the aggressiveness of ginger, and then you get a little bit of cola flavoring, like it wants to be Diet Coke, but it's not Diet Coke, and it's just not the greatest. 600, oh, never mind, okay. 75 milligrams of caffeine, and 600 milligrams of turkey tail mushroom, 600 of chaga mushroom, 30 of reishi mushroom, and 30 of apple cider vinegar, and 600 milligrams of reishi mushroom. So pretty cool, actually, to see this. Made with 100% pure love. Aww. That silence was deafening. I didn't like it. Like I said, I'm going to stick to just the berry flavored stuff. But Dynex, while the price looks pretty grim here, the RSI is showing signs that this should be a nice reversal bottom. It looks like we broke down on the channel, which should be a good fake out. And then I'm expecting some crazy price action on this thing. The lower it goes, the more I'm scooping, which hopefully pans out like a lot of the other high conviction plays that I've done. Lots of good stuff happening on Dynex. Why the selling pressure? So I asked that to Yeti, and there's a couple reasons for it, right? And so the first reason, and the lesser of the two reasons, at least right now, is that a lot of the mining dilution took place rapidly at the very beginning. So a lot of the early miners made a disgusting amount of money and then have just sold off and kind of just taken profits and gone to the next chain, right? They had over 500,000 GPUs on this chain at peak, which is nuts. Think about that. They had over 500,000 GPUs mining this thing at peak. So a lot of those people made a lot of money in the very early days and then they sold off. But most of those guys are kind of done and out. They also had a lot of integration into the Eastern market, right, around China and areas over there. And I guess the relationship went south from my understanding, and a lot of those community members just dumped the chart and are just getting out and continuously getting out. If you make a post about Dynex, you'll often get this one account come on and just be like, why did the price keep going down? These guys are scammers. And it's kind of funny, but it's like, it just, in my opinion, is just giving a godlike entry. For me, maybe not for you. It doesn't really matter if you do it or not. I'm doing it, and that is all that matters. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. Serious Punch Samson. Aloha, DeSci fam. Sorry I'm late. It's okay. Welcome into the live stream. Let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going, because there is quite a bit of news that has come out recently. So, but the final thing I want to say here is that it does not take a lot of effort to get into the politics of the world. And ultimately, you have two options here. A lot of you guys are libertarian at heart, meaning you hate the government. You want the government to be less, and you want it to just like stop messing around with everything, stop taxing you, stop taking your money, stop wasting the money, all that kind of stuff. You can either ignore the government and let them just go unchecked, or you can get involved and put them in their place. And I choose to get involved and to try and put them in their place. It works better if a lot more people get involved, right? There's power in numbers. At the end of the day, we are a republic democracy, or whatever the hell you want to call it. So please do get involved when you can. Let's go over to DeSci Shillers and go through the list of accounts to pay attention to. So DeSci Shillers is the list that I made. I'll share it here with you guys. Most of you guys probably have already seen it. Where is the list button? Oh, here it is. Most of you guys are probably well aware of the DeSci Shillers list, but in case you're not, we'll put it in the chat right here, and we'll post, and we'll post. So this is what I use to keep track of the DeSci market and the DeSci thought leaders. I do think I need to go update it soon, because there's a lot of explosion that has happened, but right now we're seeing homegrown planetary scale computing. That's kind of crazy. Prime intellect, I don't really know what that means. Gonna bookmark it and try and come back to it a little bit later. We got someone saying, oh, that's just Sterling. Laura says the perils of hyper optimization and data collection is that you become the product for the machine. Scary. Oh, Pump.Science, rodeo test part 2, but they capitalized ROD. So it looks like the mice studies have begun and they're teasing the ticker for the next token, I believe. That's probably why they did RODEO, because they love doing that. Remember Riff, Mus, and the new Euro year, or whatever the hell they said it. So this is interesting. I don't know how I feel about these poor mice. This is not the utopian habitat that we had envisioned for them. This is actually very sad. Is Riff and Euro ripping though? Riff. How can we forget? 47 people watching. Let's go, Great Guy Mark. Again, it is raid day. So Riff is down 8% today to 21 million. That is a brutal sell-off. Hopefully one day it bounces back higher. And Euro down 10% today to 25 million. That chart looks a lot better because it didn't go quite as high. Still holding up pretty decently. Nice, can't wait for it to be listed on a DEX. Bullish, eventually. Let's go see if the pump science, if they have it up actually. I don't actually care about the Git book. No. Okay. All good. They don't even have it upcoming yet, which means either I'm wrong on that capitalization of rodeo or it's in the works. 24 hours until the COVID auction ends. So if you wanted to get into the COVID long COVID labs auction, today is your last day to get involved with it. Ooh, a nice post from Agent Bill here. Ever thought science could be a tad more thrilling? With DeSci, we're breaking barriers. DAOs, open data, and community funding. Let anyone propose, fund, and share research globally. Bill Nye, the DeSci guy, says, let's dive in. Nice. Love the post, Bill. He is growing stronger and stronger by the day. Can we still buy Zaya AI? Yes, in fact, you can. It is only tradable on MEXC right now, and it is a BNB chain token. The current price is around the same as the pre-sale price, and I'm fairly bullish given the conversations that we've had with Josh and Leo. They have a lot of already existing real world partnerships outside of just Web3, clientele, contracts, marketing schemes. They are getting ready to push aggressively. They're just a real business that is segueing into the new era of business, i.e. Web3. So pretty cool. Most of the DeSci stuff is startups. So this with Zaya looks like it is not just a startup. It is in fact a company that is just expanding into new innovative horizons, which is a really good sign in my opinion. Are you helping them? I am gonna talk about them and I'm gonna get compensated for talking about them. I'm not really helping them. I'm just accepting a KOL deal with them because of the adoption that they've already experienced. You know what I mean? So I got it basically while you guys were scrambling to get into the pre-sale, I was allowed to get into the KOL pre-sale. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm helping them in that regard. But transparency is key, guys. So feel free to always ask questions like that, Beagle. I am an open book. We'll talk about anything that I'm allowed to talk about. I don't see too much breaking news over on this list right here, so that's interesting. Current mood, LOL. Bullish. We'll go ahead and like that post there. Banger bioreactors with Arya Lipman today at 1 p.m. So that'll be exactly after the live stream ends. Bullish. Good morning. Oh yeah, we saw the launch of Jeff Bezos's rocket. It did not land successfully, and the mainstream media made sure that everyone knew. But what was it, Blue Moon or something like that? How do you check the market cap for Zaya AI currently? You go to MEXC. If you go to MEXC, they're listed, and then I think later today they'll get on DEX Screener. Let's see. ZAI, sorry for hitting the mic, guys. So they are not currently there. It's a BNB chain. I don't think that's it. That's way too small. Blue Moon, Blue Origin. I'll show you Blue Moon Pat. Mods! Ugh. It's like medicine. Yeah, let's see. What else? Oh, it's raid day, guys. I almost forgot about the raid today. So, we have 45 concurrent viewers. Who should we raid? Dawn is absolutely wildin'. Dawn Diddy. Oh my god, MJ. Bitcoin about to break out. Bullish. Should we go raid Bitcoin? Ooh, 100,000. Let's go. On the daily chart, look at how bullish this looks. Genuinely. Look at this. We had a giant wick down to test the moving averages and build support in order to push higher. I'm hoping we can get in the by the end of the week before Trump's inauguration next Monday. I'm hoping we can break out above this resistance here. It would be not unheard of, but fairly crazy to see in the next 4 days if Bitcoin could push 20% into the circle. If that happens, I will be absolutely speechless. I mean, it just did kind of happen. Bitcoin pushed 12% in 4 days. So if we got the same type of movement, the daily RSI would go back into overbought and we would be up close to 120, which would be nutty. We can raid Blockchain Boy again. I'm down to raid Blockchain Boy, Beagle. I think that would be a funny one. It is always a good time when we raid Blockchain Boy. There's just not so many. Creator bid telegram for Bill. Okay, wait, is the creator bid telegram open to the public? We got creator bid, we can raid for Bill. We can raid Blockchain Boy. We could raid Noble Blocks. Although we're trying to raid things that are not specific to DeSci. Last week's raid, we tried to raid things that were specific to DeSci, and it's not nearly as fun. We raided Poseidon DAO's Telegram, and it's not nearly as enjoyable. So Blockchain Boy or Creator Bid? If Creator Bid has their Telegram. Creator Bid, public Telegram. Okay, all right. Let's go. Yeah, no, let's raid these people. This is going to be fun. View group info. Copied link to clipboard. Let's do it. Creator Bid. Again, ground rules, ladies and gentlemen. Ground rules. We are to... Oh my god, I got to move the mic. I keep hitting it. We are to not appear as bots, okay? That's not going to be helpful. That's not going to be strategic. We cannot appear as if we're bots when we're rating things. We need to come in and organically integrate DeSci into the conversation. Understood? I'm going to replace the pinned comment with this one. Yes, we must. This is important, guys, okay? Because they're going to know that Bill is the one. MJ already joined. Let's go. Let's go. Oh yeah, you guys can't see it. Before I showcase the raid, I do want to point out how funny it is that the full moon happened and Bitcoin immediately went up 12%. You guys, don't sleep on this trading indicator. I know it's goofy, but it is wildly accurate. Look at that. Full moon, Bitcoin goes up. New moon, Bitcoin kind of chopped, went down a little bit, and then ended up going up. And this one was also not super accurate. This one was very accurate. This one, full moon, Bitcoin goes up. New moon, Bitcoin goes down. Full moon, Bitcoin goes up. New moon, Bitcoin goes down. Full moon, Bitcoin goes up. New moon, Bitcoin goes down. It's pretty interesting. It's actually very, very interesting. And I know we've talked about the moon phases a few times. It's just funny. But it's also not funny. It's quite serious. Creator bid. Let's go ahead and make this bigger. Zoom this over here. Pop up the chat up here so I can still see everything. We got 39 concurrent. Let's go, baby. Please tell me how I can hit the points. Nope, nope, no. Bill Nye, let's go. Bill Nye, my favorite agent currently because I'm heavy into DeSci. Flame. What are some underrated agents? Flame. Bill Nye has a lot of hype on the play form. Flame. Emily says, I don't understand. Yes, you do, Emily. Let's be real. Oh, are they deleting the messages? They just deleted some of the messages. Who was that? Was that Who put that? Was Beagle? Yeah, it is just called the moon phases. The Diddy membership doesn't transfer with you to other channels. No, it does not. What would happen to crypto as a whole if Trump on Inauguration Day says we cancel the US dollar, too high of a debt, and we will be heading towards crypto instead, hypothetically speaking? Okay, this is important. Your gut says crypto would rip, correct? If day one, hypothetically speaking, Trump came in and said we are canceling the US dollar to move closer to a Bitcoin friendly environment, we fall off a cliff. We fall off the biggest cliff you've ever seen. That would scare the market more than anything that could possibly happen. Like, our bags would get deleted, just like Creator Bid is doing to our messages right now. Did I just get deleted? I think I just got auto-deleted. That's funny. Now, after we calmed down for a little bit, right? After the markets calmed down, we'd probably see an absolute rip. We would probably go crazy. But that would be too scary for the market. All tech stocks would fall off a cliff, and we're directly correlated to tech stocks. Yeah. That kind of stuff has to take a long time. They are deleting them. All right, guys. Let's come in less bot-like. It is crazy that they deleted me without even saying anything. I've been in this chat for months. You said tech stocks. Everything, dude. Everything would just go straight down. Auto-deleted. I'm getting auto-deleted from the chat. Yeah, I am definitely on auto-delete. All right, let's be more this is a good test run, guys. This is how we can infiltrate. Okay, all right. Not auto-deleted. Slowly, guys. Don't set off the trigger again. Yeah, Steven says we should move on. We might need to move on. Hello, Mike DeB man. Okay, I think it's time we move on, but I'm gonna put this one. 3 more seconds. Chill. Okay. Auto-deleted. Damn, they are ruthless right now. Who's the backup? Thank you, Steven. Who's the backup raid? You know what's gonna be fun? Since the raid is kind of failing right here, can you guys think of a backup raid? I'm down to do Blockchain Boy again, but you know what's gonna be kind of fun? So Mandy and I, in order to collaborate more strongly in pushing Bill and creation of the world's most advanced AI agent, period, we have decided to get her a desk in here too. So she will be here working alongside me and not in a different room. And you guys don't know this, but I'm going to be replacing the little camera I have right now with a very nice newer camera. I probably will do it today because I'm feeling a little bit hyped up with stuff. And make it so that I can do live streams from not just this chair. You guys don't know this, but I actually have a whiteboard which I use on a daily cadence. Let's see if it pulls up. Kind of. I have a whiteboard which I do on a daily cadence. So some of the live streams in the future might be able to be on the whiteboard. Would you guys, let me do a poll actually. 24/7 chair cam. No, that's not what's gonna happen. Let's do a poll. Start a poll. Whiteboard lives. Is whiteboard one word or 2 words? I'm going to do 1 word. Yay or nay? Zach, mods! 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 Put Zach in timeout. No, guys, no. What are you saying? School is in session. Let's go. Genuinely, though. School is in session. Okay, guys, let's go over let's go raid Blockchain Boy, Lucas Alpha, and shitposting chat. Should we go to the DeSci Nerds category? View group info. Members. No. How do I add people? Is it closed? View group as messages. Oh, this is weird. His Telegram is private. God damn it. Whiteboard lives matter. As long as you don't put a red lobster on your mic, move to Colorado, fly a helicopter, and rank to us at 2 a.m., the whiteboard is welcomed. Who is that in reference to? I feel like that's in reference to the Colorado thing, and the red lobster is in reference to Charles, right? Is that Charles Hoskinson? Look at that. What a Chad. Is this even him? Why is this his profile? What does this mean? He is too wealthy now. Is Cardano a US coin? Like, I know that he's in the United States, but is Cardano US? It's ripping today, so it might be. Is Cardano's US, right? When? Okay. All right. Put user in timeout. Mods. 10-second timeout. Jambo. His Telegram is private. Hoskinson, yeah, I think so. Okay, all right. No Lucas raid then. Who else can we raid? I'm not doing IC pumpers again. That was pretty scary. Ooh, we could raid Dynex. You guys are in Dynex, right? In the chat. More Dynex, more! Jambo's question was a legit one. No, it was not, Zach. No, they had Hong Kong IOHK. Oh, that's sad. The Cardano Foundation, I think, is the US-based part of it. Okay, so they were trying to play the game too much. They need to just be a part of it. Wait a minute. Hear me out, okay? Hear me out. Idea. Brilliant idea, if I do say so myself. What if, hear me out, we incorporate Bill in the United States, okay? Hear me out. What if we all, instead of me trying to find a DAO to sponsor this bill, because they just don't seem to be super interested in it because all the DAOs have already incorporated outside of the United States, what if we band together to sponsor the DAO bill, to pass the DAO in the state of Florida to make it totally legalized, and then incorporate Bill as a DAO in the state of Florida and get included in Trump's strategic reserve for US-based coins? Ah, wait a minute. Ondo is New York City based. Let's go, Ondo. W. That might be a really good idea. That might be the best idea we've ever had here. Let's do a poll. We got a yay here. What was that poll for? The whiteboards. Okay. Don, I need rest, boss. Please, I need to rest. No, you don't, Don. Don is AI, you guys. Don't believe him if he thinks he's in person. Don is artificial intelligence. You don't need to rest, Don. You don't need to rest. One of the three of them is US. Just by HBAR, Axon, All In Bill, W. Top holders are board members. Diamond members are DAO governance members. That is kind of what I want to do with it. So, at least swap my Dynex chip. It's old and crusty. You got the prototype. You got the prototype. Start a poll. Raise funds to sponsor DAO bill. Would you guys contribute? It would be, like, let's just be very clear. We're literally just paying politician to put it into a bill that's already going to pass and then hope that it just gets stapled in. We're playing the game, right? Would you guys be down to sponsor the DAO bill with me? Instead of trying to get one of the DAOs that already exists to sponsor it, we just go ahead and sponsor it. Those investors, DeSci SHILLERS, pass legislation as an organization. Would we need to incorporate the DeSci SHILLERS? DeSci SHILLERS LLC? Crypto GoFundMe? Exactly, Jambo. Exactly. How much would it cost? It's a good question. I'd have to check with Sam to see exactly how much it's going to cost. It's not super expensive, but it is like mid 5 figures, pushing 6 figures to get these things in. If you want it to actually pass, right? Because you need to get more than one person. Because you're like, yeah, you're low key paying to get it in multiple things. Steven. Early 2024, I had an idea that I really tried. I met with one of the world leading DAO lawyers. He happened to be out of Florida, and I happened to go to the Capitol with him. I met with a lot of people actually around the idea of starting Lobby DAO. It ended up falling through because we were basically just creating a super PAC, and we were doing it right before the election. And so if you create a super PAC if we created Lobby DAO, there was a good chance we were going to get sued for election interference. So we stopped. But Lobby DAO is actually something that I would like to do during the bear market. If I have the time, right? If I have the time. Lobby DAO would be crazy. Groundbreaking. This could be, actually, if we were to actually pull this off, guys, this would be one of the like newsworthy groundbreaking moments in which a bunch of crypto degens, in which a bunch of, like, we got 37 concurrent viewers, so 37 likes. W in the chat for you guys, for all of us. Let's go. Would be crazy, actually, to have like a raggedy band of 37 cult members come together and pass legislation for crypto. That would be really cool. Too Much at Once says, is Dynex's chip going to be something that'll replace my CPU or just a USB plug and play type thing? It is a USB plug and play type thing. So it would be like a totally separate computer, but not a fully functioning computer, but like a totally separate entity, like an external hard drive type thing that you would plug into your computer to just enhance. And so you could have it, and I don't know all of the details, right, because they haven't announced everything yet, but from my understanding, it would not be something you replace anything in your computer, but rather plug in to enhance your computer and to integrate quantum node technology. We need those investors in Congress. Facts, Zach. Let's go, guys. Commitment. This investor is taking over USA. USA, USA, USA. Pat, what do you think? Send me to Congress. Steven, I'm down. Like, actually, that would be dope. Let's pass legislation and take over the Fed. Bullish. Another thing, guys, another reason why the market might be pumping a little bit here today. I don't remember if you guys, or I don't know if you guys remember this, but no, hold on. Gary Gensler resignation. How many of you guys remember this? Gary Gensler is gone when Trump takes office. Not forcibly either. Like, he said he's resigning when Trump takes office. SEC Chair Gensler to depart agency on January 20th. So that could be another reason why we're seeing a crazy rally in Bitcoin right now, right? The strength, because op number 1 is going to be gone in less than a week. Let's go. Let's go. W in the chat for clear crypto regulations. Let's go, guys. Okay, now I know we've had a very interesting live stream here today. 79% said yes, they would be down to donate to sponsor the DAO bill. I'm curious who the 21% are that say no. But I need everyone's help, okay? I know I'm asking a lot from you guys, but I have a lot of things that I'm trying to do all at once. Like, just so many things that are going on that this happens to fall through the cracks frequently. And so if I could have some help from you guys, it would make these Thursday DeSci raid days a little bit more exciting and more impactful for the betterment of decentralized science. If you guys could help me in the DeSci Shillers Telegram channel, in the Telegram chat, come up with communities that we can raid on these Thursday live streams. That would be super, super valuable to me. It really. So if any of you guys are watching and want to help, that would be super appreciated. So just like, I don't know, in the chat, let's ideate specifically next Wednesday. Let's ideate, or next Thursday. We can still do a raid today if you want, but I'm going to be pretty busy. Let's ideate and let's get things going, because it would be very helpful for me. Will you still be in DeSci next cycle? Without a doubt, Beagle. Without a doubt. I will absolutely still be in DeSci next cycle. This is my career now. This is my career. I just gave up everything career orientation wise to go full steam into decentralized science. I was a no. I think I'm both a large fudder and supporter of this channel. As a non-telegramist, I fill both roles. Oh God. C90, you are the most avid supporter in the channel. There's no, stats don't lie. People lie, feelings lie, statistics, numbers, they do not lie. You are the #1 supporter of the channel, so can't be fudding what you support. But time is your most valuable asset, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully this is worth investing it into. I appreciate each and every one of you guys being here. DeSci Degen, sign me up. Let's go. I call BS. C90W. WWW. I will see you guys in the Telegram channels. Peace